climb on the dumpster?
Maybe.
Because it does look positioned like right where you could just hop.
Yeah, it looks like you're
in
just
real
supposed to-
life, you would just hop up there.
Yeah, you just hut over the gate.
What was that, Link?
Hut, hut. As promised, I said that we would play Silent Hill 2 this week, and here we are playing Silent Hill 2 on PC. As promised, this is it. This is the big remake. This is the thing everybody wanted to see. Here you go. Are you happy now? Huh? Are you happy now?
This is an idea that I'm particularly psyched out of my mind about.
Welcome back to Watson James Don't Play. My name is James Sunderland.
And I'm Watson the Hatchet.
It's the character's name in the game.
Well, he's got a hatchet sometimes, so.
And he's got a hatchet. Oh, cool. His footprints leave little bloody prints.
Oh,
when you
yeah.
step on the goo.
Sink in. It's going to be a fun time on this one. Like,
Yeah.
all these little goodies that this game has for us, I'm excited about.
So I was telling a fib. I told a fib just now. This is not the Silent Hill 2 remake.
Get out.
Get out.
We had a good run, but it's time for you to
It's
go.
time for you to go.
Gunshots.
So here's what happened earlier this week. I said that the Silent Hill 2 remake came out on October 8th. October 8th came and went. I did not buy it.
As of this recording, it is the 12th.
Right. October 9th happened. I said, nope, I won't do it. You know, I know I said I would, but I'll do a lot of things.
But I'm an adult. I'm an adult. I need to just have willpower and just not buy every little thing that I see.
Right. October 10th happened, and I said, you know what?
Treat yourself.
Is what I said to myself.
Mm-hmm. I says to myself, self, do it.
Do it.
Make the click. Just drag it into your cart. Hit the button. Are you like me? Do you have like the Google one tap buy? And like, you combine that with Amazon, and it's like you just gotta think about stuff, and it shows up at your house. You know what I mean? It makes it so easy to fucking buy stuff. Too much stuff.
I think about stuff, and it ends up on like my social media feeds.
Oh yeah,
You know?
that's a big one. Yeah.
And I go, I didn't say anything out loud. I didn't say anything to anyone. I had a thought,
Yeah.
and my phone said, "You probably said something.
I know that
You probably said something nearby, even if I wasn't holding the phone. I was still nearby." No, oh no, it's gooed me.
Well, and it can read your apps and stuff.
Sure.
So it can say like, oh, you weren't using Facebook at the time, but when Facebook looks at the cookies for your browser, it recognizes that you were on websites looking at model trains or whatever.
That's what I was looking at, model trains.
And it'll start showing you, yeah, trains, that's it. You know what I mean? And suddenly like Lionel train sets are fucking popping up on your Instagram ads.
So I went ahead and bought it. I bought Silent Hill 2 Remake, and it's $70.
Long story short, consumerism and capitalism are killing us all.
Yeah. Slowly but surely. Not even slowly anymore. It's happening pretty quick.
But you know what the upside is?
I'm dying, bro.
His feet make little tracks when you step through the goo.
Isn't that cool?
Isn't that neat?
All right, so
Fucking Jesus, Tanya Harding.
I looked at the system requirements.
Did you see that? It's just like, wow.
She's dead. Those knees, that wasn't her knee, that was her head.
Sometimes we don't talk about the gameplay enough. I just wanted to acknowledge that.
Oh man, those tacos smell good.
It smells like
Smell that?
tacos.
Oh.
I actually had 3 tacos before I came over.
How do you do that? How do you eat so fast? Really, I want to know. Because I got to be in the zone to eat,
You know
man.
what the secret is?
Huh.
I made tacos last night.
Ah, okay. You had tacos.
So I was like, boop, boop, dollop, 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 all around on the little tortillas, and then microwave that bitch.
Boop, boop, dollop, dollop. I like it. It's got a good beat.
Dollop of chicken, dollop of cheese, and when it comes out, gets a dollop of pico. You know?
Yes.
Nice little chicken taco.
I do know, in fact.
And I say I didn't even make the tacos. The tacos were made for me.
That's nice.
So, you know.
I like it.
Shout out to the taco maker.
Hell yeah. Did you hear that, taco maker?
You know
You're pretty
who you are.
tight. You're a tight taco maker.
You know how I know that she's listening to? We are up to 160 subscribers. We have officially broken 160.
Nice.
That's 10 in the last week.
That's pretty good. That's solid growth.
What the fuck are you all doing with your lives?
Is there anything better you can do?
I just want to harshly judge anybody who's subscribed.
All 160 of you
No, we had a cap. We had a good thing going. I established this, that we had a good amount of subscribers and that we shouldn't allow any more. And yet they keep pouring in. I don't like it. It's unsettling. You know what I mean?
I do, yeah. So anyway, I bought the game, right?
No, you didn't.
We'll get this story out eventually.
The $70 game.
I bought the $70 game.
Insanity.
And I looked
It's not even a new game.
I know, right? It's a remake. It's a pretty remake, but it's a remake.
It's pretty and all that, but there are limitations.
Yeah. So I looked at the system requirements. I'm not quite up to muster anymore. I've had the same graphics card for about 5 years now. And it's because I don't want to buy one every fucking year because they're like $400. So I need it to last a while. So this one, I was like, ooh, it's gonna be tight. It required the minimum requirements were 8 gigs of VRAM. My graphics card has 6 gigs, and I go, everything else was solid. Everything else was passing except the graphics card. And I go, well, that's
You're running a negative 2 gigs.
Yeah, running a -2. So as I fired it up, and I said, the gaming character's got like a shadow running behind him, and I know that's not intentional. I get it's a spooky game, but I know it's not supposed to be like that.
It's better than this.
It's better than, yeah. And I want to go in there. It's Bar Neely's. Can I go in there?
Can you?
I was supposed to meet him here.
I think you should go.
There we go. I'm in. Oh, this looks bad. This looks like a bad place to be. Not a nice place.
Was it a Resident Evil game or was it a Silent Hill game where I got beat to death in a bar by that demon? Remember that?
And this demon is flying over top of you, and you can't figure out how to kill him. You're aiming at him, it looks like. Are you shooting him?
I thought it.
You're just kind of flinging your gun around. Oh, you're dead.
Yeah. All right. I didn't know the controls, and I was just like, he just keeps attacking me. Yeah, it's one of our videos.
Oh, it's someone else's map. It kind of tells you where to go. Oh, it's nice. I like that.
Is that it? Is that the whole story?
You're gonna mark it on my stuff.
The
anyway,
story was you saw a shadow behind your character. Just to reiterate.
So I saw a shadow behind my character. A cutscene started. It kind of lurched through the cutscene, and I go, I can't play this game. It's.
But yeah, you can't stand for all that to happen.
Cannot. So I said, this game is unplayable in its current form. I logged out. My wife says to me, just buy a new graphics card. It's been a long time since you had a new one. I think you're overdue. And I go, it's very supportive of you, and I appreciate that.
First of all, yeah, shout out. That's a great supportive wife.
Shout out to wife.
We love to hear it.
I was like, it's like $450, and she goes, okay. And I'm like,
yeah.
God damn it. Okay.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. She knows just as well as you know that you can do that. You can absolutely get a new graphics card.
Yeah, I could swing it. It's fine.
You could budget accordingly.
Yeah, I can make it work.
You're not going to be sleeping on the streets.
Yeah, like, this is it. This is the big one.
Just looking over at the dogs like, well, we're going to sell one of you.
Right. One of you's got to go. I'm sorry.
One less mouth to feed. Maybe I'll fetch a couple of bucks.
You're the bitey one. I'm not too sorry, but...
The growly, bitey one. I don't know about.
What I did instead was I returned Silent Hill 2 Remake.
Amazing.
Because I only played it for 10 minutes, and when you buy something on Steam...
there's a grace.
Yeah, there's like a 30-minute... It's not long. It's 30 minutes. You got to fucking figure it out quick.
It's literally long enough to figure out if you fucked up.
Right. It
sounds like it functioned as intended.
Yeah, I figured out pretty quick that I fucked up, and I returned the game. I did not buy a graphics card. I probably still will buy a graphics card because I just want to play... other games at higher settings.
But if you had a hard time justifying $70 to yourself, I can only imagine how many months it's going to be before you justify it mentally for yourself to be able to buy a graphics card.
And here's the thing. It's the principle of the thing.
And I empathize with that aspect of it. It's kind of on principle. It's kind of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Your computer does most of what you want it to do already.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have no problem.
Stuff. I know how you feel about that. And I also know you well enough to know that you probably feel like you just on some level, don't deserve it.
Always. More than anything.
And that's what I want to speak to is that, like your wife, I too agree that you can absolutely do this for yourself. Treat yourself, fool.
I also know that when I look in the mirror, I see nothing but disgusting. You gotta... it's tough. It's tough.
It's that Christian love that got into you all deep early on.
Was that it?
Where they tell you
the Christian guilt?
Well, okay, look. Everybody talks about Jesus' love and God's love for everybody, right?
I'm just thinking
that's how they sell you on it. They're like, no, he loves everybody, and you better love him too, or else.
I'm thinking of Wayne and Garth beating Alice Cooper for the first time.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're
But what do they build that layer of love off of? Off of the fundamental idea that you are lacking something. You are broken. You are a sinner. You are ugly in the sight of God. Ew.
You're not exaggerating. That's what's fucked up, is that, no, that's exactly how it was. They sang whole songs about it.
And
about how
so-
you're not worthy, how you are nothing. You are spittle upon the Lord's boot.
Cut to,
At best.
30-something years later, and you've long since stopped going to church services.
Oh, yeah.
But somewhere deep,
My
subconsciously
my
in
balls
you,
dropped, and I said, I can't do this anymore.
I gotta go.
I gotta go.
I gotta get out of here. I'm just a man all of a sudden. And I think that it still rattles around in there, kind of free-floating anxiety and guilt and over just being a human.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
At least that's what Sunday school did to me.
I would get in arguments with the Sunday school teacher about how old the earth was.
Oh, sure. That's a classic. Yeah.
Classic United Pentecostal Church move.
Well, as soon as you say, so 6 literal days?
You're right. And I go,
6
so
literal days, that's how long it took?
I remember asking the Sunday school
He
teacher.
didn't even create light until like the 3rd day. How is there another day? Light is what creates days.
Hang on, we got some edgelord shit we got to read.
Yeah, let's do it.
The door that wakes in darkness, opening into nightmares.
Is that a Hawthorne Heights song? I think it's off their 3rd album.
Get back here. I gotta smash you.
Sorry to get all ranty.
No, I get it. You're right. So, on principle, I could not justify the $70 purchase of a remake
Yeah,
of
we're
a game.
we're still talking about a graphics card, by
Yeah.
the way. We didn't mean to take down organized religion real quick.
No, we did. Fuck it. It
You
sucks.
can always go down a peg or two.
And I said, why don't I just play the original? And I kind of looked around and I said, oh, it did come out on PC.
Hell yeah, it did.
And the CD-ROM is not exactly cheap.
Okay, what are these
But
armless
it's cheaper
things?
than... What's that?
What are these armless things?
Oh, they're the things from... Like, they're a classic enemy for Silent Hill. I forget what they're called.
All right.
I'll look into... I'll find out what they're called.
You better.
I'll slap it on the screen.
You fucking better.
The scene where it introduces that creature in the Silent Hill movie was so cool. Because they kept trying to talk to it, and I
I gotta
go...
rewatch those.
And I go, lady, that's just a skin-wrapped, no-armed thing. It's not going to say anything to you.
Right, like what do you expect it to do? Like knock with one foot on the ground?
Be like, oh, hi,
once means yes.
Hi, my name's Brad, actually. I'm new to town. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a pickle. My arms are encased in flesh.
Terrible. My arms are encased in flesh too.
Bad timing. Yes, dismiss.
Right?
No, this time does not work for me.
Don't-
Select OK to get set up. Oh, Christ. Hang on a second. I gotta fix something.
And we're back.
So we're playing on PC, as you probably just now figured out. Silent Hill 2 did come out on PC.
Task failed successfully.
I found a way to play it. I'm not gonna say how. Shut up.
You all know.
Yeah, you know what the fuck. You know,
Winky face emoji.
you know what happened.
Do you call them emojis? What do you call them?
I call them emojis, yeah.
I feel like we're too old.
Are they emoticons, or is that older?
That's even older.
Oh, shit.
It's an older meme, sir, but it checks out.
I call them emojis because they made a whole movie about it. The Emoji Movie.
I feel like if
Which is low-key pretty good.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, okay, sorry. What do I know?
You're not allowed to like things.
Sorry.
Or have your own opinion.
Is it because T.J. Miller's in it?
It's because of what they did to Patrick Stewart. They lowered him. You know, it was a little debasing for him, I feel like.
He did it.
I know.
He did, like...
I know they didn't do it at, like, gunpoint. I get that.
How do I get in here? This is where I gotta go, I think.
But still,
That's where I gotta go.
I don't know. I can't reconcile that whole movie. It's weird.
Do I gotta get into the Lucky Jade restaurant?
You fucking better.
Can we call it something besides that?
The only thing worse.
No can do.
Yeah, would be Club Obi-Wan.
Okay. No, I don't get through there. I got a key to the apartment. Apartment gate key. All right, so maybe I have to use the key at the gate. That's how keys work.
It's a gate key. Maybe find a gate.
Well,
Gate.
What made me suspicious of that is because it said the lock is broken. See?
I can't open it. He's just like telling you, like, "Hey, guy, I can't open it."
Looks like I can't use that here. Maybe I can just break the thing down.
I was gonna say, can you just hit it, or maybe climb on the dumpster?
Maybe.
Because it does look positioned like right where you could just.
Yeah,
hop
it looks
that.
like you're
in
just
real
supposed to-
life. You would just hop up there.
Yeah, you just over the gate.
What was that, Link?
Hut.
What was the joke I told you the other day? What's Link's favorite hotel chain?
You told me that this morning. Tell me again. What is Link's favorite hotel chain?
Hyatt.
Perfect. It's amazing. Oh, another door. I see. All right. There was a second door, you moron.
I'm glad we took that detour into Hyrule.
Always down to taking the Hyrule. Oh, did you see the new alarm clock from Nintendo?
No, I'm still thinking about the fact that was this morning. You said I told you that this morning?
You did. It was a long day, man.
It was a long day.
It's a long fucking day.
It was a really long day.
That was one of the first things you said to me. You said,
okay, well that makes sense then.
You nudged me.
I wasn't fully awake then.
You were already laughing.
Yeah.
I
didn't say I wasn't high. I said I wasn't awake.
Just punch. Like, hey, guess what?
Hey, you with the forearm Hyrule tattoo.
I disagree. Garbage, no use for that. Tell that to my entire job. Whoa. Oh, good thing all these Gatorades are everywhere.
They call them fingers, but I never seen them fing.
All right, Woodside Apartments.
Oh, wait a minute.
My hands are huge.
They can touch anything but themselves. Oh, wait.
I think there was something funny in that hippie.
Checking hard disk. Motorhome. No, we're upgrade, baby. We live in the apartments now.
How many dogs are in your house at this point?
5.
There are 5 dogs. There are 2 foster dogs right now.
Yeah. No, 1 foster dog. 1 dog we're watching for a relative.
Oh, that's
so 3 dogs that we technically own and have like paperwork, and I don't mean breed paper. I mean like the adoption papers
and vet bills.
And fucking, I got the invoices to back that shit up too.
Yeah. You never told me the one you're watching. You never told me that one's name.
Oh, Lily.
Okay.
Lily is the one we're watching, and she's an Australian Shepherd mix.
Cute.
She looks like an Australian Shepherd, but twice the size of one.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Well, she gets along well with the other Danes.
No.
Yeah.
I know this is the original, but it looks good.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I like these texture packs. Like, they look nice.
And I'm playing on... There's a thing you can get for Silent Hill 2 on PC. It's always better on PC because you can mod and make things better. Here we go.
What do you got, Linux? You running this whole operation on Linux?
You rocking that Ubuntu?
I used to use Ubuntu. Circa 2010.
Hell yeah.
I was like, Ubuntu, let me open my Opera browser.
You're like, I don't actually own a mouse. I don't need one.
I was like that guy, like, talking about beta tapes. Like, they have more lines of resolution. Because I was talking about Opera. Like, look at how much space there is.
You fucking suck.
It's not... it was the biggest fucking
What a
douche.
piece of shit.
Just garbage human. Yeah. It's good times.
What were we talking about?
Times. I don't know. We were just talking about PCs.
Oh, so there's a website, and
there's more than one.
I forget the name of the website, but it's where you get Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition. Now, in order for the Enhanced Edition to work, you have to own Silent Hill 2 already on PC, which I do. So
it's an expansion, as it were.
Once you get the original game installed, it's like, stop. Do not open the game. It's not going to work. This is how you get it to run on modern hardware. And I said, okay.
Ooh.
So I'm not a fucking moron, and I can follow simple instructions. And here we are.
I'm proud.
It really is spelled out.
I mean, up until now, I did think you were a fucking moron.
Hell yeah.
So, props to you, man.
You're like, I can't get it running. I'm like, wait, did you do what it said?
Changing
no.
Hearts
Well, there you
and
go.
minds out here.
Did you do what the tutorial told you to do? Oh, I did my own thing. Well, it's probably why it didn't work then.
See, that was a good looking shadow, lined up with the light above your head and stuff. Like, that was fun.
Yeah, I like it. Some shadows work. Sometimes he just doesn't have a shadow.
Well,
I feel like I should have a flashlight.
I think some of these lights are on and some of them aren't, right?
Yeah, that's probably right.
There's like that one's not on, but there is some light in the hallway.
Let's go in here. It's probably a fine.
See, look, there you got a shadow.
Fine place to be. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, what a cool view. So the new one, the camera is always behind the main character.
Uh-huh.
It's a third person kind of shooter vibe. I love these old, I call them second person views.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's the right term for it, because you have first person, which is like looking down the barrel. You have of you're pointing at somebody. You're not looking down the barrel.
Yeah,
like.
right down the lens. I think of it as
Get some. Walk into me. If you get hit, it's your own fault.
not necessarily. I think of it not necessarily as second-person view, but like a three-quarter view, like you would do in animation. Because there's like the side view in animation, there's the front view in animation, and then but what you normally see characters in is kind of a neutral three-quarter view, to where they're not quite looking right forward, so
Yeah.
they actually look like they're interacting with each other, and that works well with these characters too.
And sometimes the camera's behind you,
Right.
for the most part anyway.
Sure.
It follows behind you.
For basic navigation and stuff, yeah.
But I do
the more
like when the-
cinematic shit, yeah.
I do like when the camera kind of sets it up for a cinematic experience. It's very
Mhm.
cool. I don't know if the new one does that. I played it for 10 minutes before my computer said, "I can't do it, Captain." And I said, "Do it." It said no. And I said, "All right."
Did you see those pictures of Hideo Kojima building little Lego hallways and stuff?
Solid pronunciation, by the way.
And then he like moved a little camera through it to map out the angles of the levels in actual like real time. So a little tiny camera would move through these little Lego hallways and be like, yeah, that looks good. That angle looks good.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And that's what influenced a lot of his level design.
Love it.
Yeah. Anyway, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, so yeah, thank you. Yes, I did work on the pronunciation.
I have a hard time pronouncing Japanese names, but I think it's because I'm not Japanese.
I almost have to do that mentat thing where my eyes roll back and just power through it, because if I think about it for more than a millisecond, I will freeze up.
Oh, yeah, you'll be like, I can't say it. Now I'm not going to say anything.
I'll never say it again. That's one time I said it will probably be the only time, because now, you know what I mean? Like, it's jinxed for all times.
Why are all these locks broken?
Look, man, it's a survival horror game.
Right.
If things were going great, you wouldn't be in this mess.
I am going to spoil the entire game real quick because we're not
just
going
real
to...
quick.
Just real quick, I'm going to spoil... if you've never experienced Silent Hill 2 before, if you do not know anything about the story, stop listening now. Are you gone?
Are you gone?
Okay. He's in Silent Hill 2 because... he's in Silent Hill 2. He's in Silent... He's in the
Hill.
town of Silent Hill, and he feels guilty about it, and he's looking around for his dead wife, but he can't find her because he killed his wife. Smothered her with a pillow. She was terminal. Like, she was dying, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the way he justified it was that she was dying anyway. I put her out of her misery. It's like, no, you got tired of taking care of her, dog.
Ouch.
That's what happened. That's what really happened here.
Right.
And that's why you feel so damn guilty about it, because it wasn't a mercy killing for her. It was a mercy killing for you.
Right.
You fucking suck. And once you find Pyramid Head, which I doubt we'll find
Just
him in this episode.
That's a spineless coward move.
Yeah. Pyramid Head is supposed to represent the character's guilt, which is why it just keeps coming back. You cannot shake Pyramid Head. And that is the representation of Pyramid Head.
It's also a cute cosplay.
It's a bummer. That's my... It can be. I've seen it.
I've seen some hot pyramid heads.
I've seen some pink pyramid heads before.
Maybe we'll put up pictures if we credit the actual like person's handle, so people can go find their Instagram and stuff. But yeah, shout out to cosplayers making all this like way more fun than it actually is if you stop to think about it the way you're talking about it.
Shout out to Catholic Guilt too.
Yeah. Look, we covered it all this week. We covered graphics cards, Christianity. I think next week we will finally reveal which is the one true religion. Right?
What is it?
Well, look, we got a few more minutes here, but I'm going to wait until next week to get into all that.
Okay. All right. The one true religion. Coming up next week. Interesting.
Right?
Fascinating.
I'll be here.
See, he looks like he did it.
He's like, yeah.
He's like, I did it.
He kind of looks like Slow Bowie.
Amazing.
Pull up the face again. Like, yeah, get a view. Yeah, look at that. That's Slow Bowie.
Slow Bowie. Tough. It's a tough look.
Remind me of the Babe.
The babe with the power. Can I have a bigger stick? A longer stick, perhaps? Nope. Just my...
That's part of the environment.
Got one stick with a couple nails in it. That's all you get.
These are good looking.
This
good looking shadows, though.
The way the camera is like a security camera, and pans and follows me. Oh, it's just delightful. I just love it.
A well placed stationary camera like that, like you were saying, setting up for the cinematographic. What am I trying to say?
He's automatically looking at something.
Cinematographer.
There's a key on the ground on the other side of the bars. I stretched my arm out. I just might be able to reach it. Yeah, let's pick it up.
Pick that shit
Pick it up. Pick it up. Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen. Reaching through a dark hole in the.
Sounded like you were about to start a ska song.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Ha! You little fucker. And she stepped on him.
What a bitch. Is that kid,
Damn it. Janet.
Is that kid killable in game? I'm sorry, can we unalive that kid?
I don't think so, but she is annoying as shit.
Well, that's a real missed opportunity.
Can I turn the flashlight off? Oh, I don't like that.
That's too spooky.
That's hella spooky. So the idea is that the flashlight attracts the monsters.
You know,
I'm also playing on beginner mode, so you probably
I haven't
noticed
seen
that
a ton of monsters.
you probably noticed the monsters aren't that much of a threat. One swing from the wooden plank, and they're like, "Ow, fuck, man!"
They're like, all right, cool, you can go, you can go.
You can
All right,
go.
Just,
Jeez.
if you don't tell anybody, just go. Just
Don't
get
tell
outta here.
anyone that I'm a
Don't tell my boss.
skinless monster with no arms and I shoot things out of my chest.
Hey man, I was supposed to kill you. This is a warning.
Let's look over here. What do we got? What are we looking at here?
Look at that shopping cart with a Glock in it. Pick up the gun, dog.
I think I did. I did, yeah. Because now he's just like,
Get
why
it
is a
out.
shopping cart in here?
Get it. Get the gun out. I want to see you shoot something before we end this episode.
All right. Equip.
Fucking get it. Oh,
He
look at
looks
him.
like he does not know what he's
Look
doing.
at him voguing with the gun. He's like, this is how James Bond holds it.
Yeah.
Just at a rest.
I crouched slightly. All right, let's find a monster and shoot
Find
its
a
ass.
monster to shoot. And we'll talk about what we're going to play next week. I vote, I think, for Dead Space. Similar
Yes,
vibe. It's like this
absolutely.
in space.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm into that.
It's a classic. We love playing it.
I like this idea. Oh, there's more doors in there. I need to go back in there. I may have missed something.
And then what? We've got a little more time until Halloween. What should we play the week of Halloween?
I'll think about it. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't have to answer
Yeah,
now.
I don't want to answer now because, I mean, I do want to pick out something cool.
Well,
Like this. This is cool.
now my expectations are very high.
There's a lot of cool horror games out there.
I know.
I don't think they ever made a Hellraiser game. Not to my knowledge, anyway.
I'm
Doesn't
trying to
sound
think
like something that
if
happened.
even like maybe Pinhead pops up in something.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I bet there's like a pinball game, but that would be like,
I saw Costco selling a pinball game. It's a Stern Jurassic Park pinball game for the low price of $4,799. And I went, maybe.
and I thought a $200 one-up machine was a little pricey.
Right. You're like, ooh, I don't know.
Ooh, I don't know.
Oh, jeez. I have a key? No, that was the key I needed. So where do I go now? Let's go back up here, I guess. Little things you can miss in these games. Just things to overlook, you know? Let's look at the map. Am I missing any doors that I didn't go through? A lot of locked doors. There's a clock. There's like a clock puzzle over here I didn't do. And a door I haven't been to over there, so we'll try that. All the way down the hallway. All we're really looking for... Oh. What was that? Some kind of noise north of here.
Well, why don't you
Which
go
way's
check
north?
it out? Yeah,
That way? Okay.
It's got to be right. Yeah, it was up in the right hand. Okay,
Yeah.
I saw it. To answer your question, no, there are no Hellraiser games. Many have been developed. None have ever been released.
There he is. Look at that son of a bitch.
The consensus online seems to be that the closest would probably be like Dead by Daylight, which we could play.
We could.
We'll look into that.
Look at that guy. Look at him.
And now,
God,
yeah.
what an awesome design.
Can you rotate through the camera so
No,
we can
that's
see it
it.
a little better?
That's it. That's all we got.
It's pretty fucking terrifying though. Just the breathing, you know.
Oh, and the red light. Oh, wow. What the hell?
It emanates a glow. Shoot it. Fucking shoot it.
Okay. Nothing. Shit. Cheese it. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Run.
I'm leaving Silent Hill immediately. This was a bad idea. Sorry, Mary. All right? I'm much happier now with Maria.
But we'll come back next week.